Dr. Ghali, Finance Minister of Egypt, Chairman of the International Monetary and Financial Committee. Welcome.
Hi.
The 2010 annual meetings of the IMF and the World Bank are now underway. What are the big topics that will be discussed this year?
The biggest topic is the reform of the institutions. It's time that we implemented all those reforms that we said we needed or that we agreed we would do. The second biggest topic is the world economy. Are we out of the woods? Do we still have pitfalls? The world economy is not recovering as fast as we would have liked it to recover. Is there a problem? Do we need to do anything? We had all the intentions of rebalancing the economy. The deficit countries had to move into surplus, and the opposite had to happen. It's not happening. Now, why is it not happening, and what is it that we can do to make it happen? And of course, as a symptom of all of this, there is the sort of ongoing discussion, fairly vivid, about exchange rates. And that too is an issue that needs to be addressed, and an issue that needs to be addressed within the confines of the IMF.
So when the International Monetary and Financial Committee meets, will exchange rates be on the agenda, and what progress do you think will be made?
Look, the exchange rate will be on the agenda, but typically it will not be on the public agenda. These are issues that you solve quietly, in closed rooms, and try and find the common ground of all the parties involved, and try and come to some sort of understanding about how we want to deal with the issue. The exchange rate is one symptom of a deeper problem. And typically that problem has more than one symptom. We just happen to latch on to the more obvious one. But there are other things that can be done to address the same issue and resolve the same problem. This will need to be handled quietly and in a spirit of cooperation, a spirit of common interest, but it will need to be handled quietly.
Tied up with the issue of exchange rates is the wider issue of rebalancing the global economy. Will ministers be able to make progress on that?
Well, the more we talk about the issue, the more progress we make. Even if we don't come to some understanding on common measures, but the more we discuss the issue, the more we have a better understanding of what the problem is and better understanding of the dimensions of the problem. And therefore, eventually, we will come to a solution that sort of deals with all the issues of all the parties involved. These things take time, and they take a lot of effort and a lot of concentration. It's not something that you just walk into a room and resolve. It is something that needs quiet discussions, quiet diplomacy to get things moving.
You mentioned also the issue of reforming the way the International Monetary Fund is run as an institution. What do you think will happen on that particular issue? We were also hoping for quite a bit of movement during these meetings.
I'm hoping we're going to come to an agreement on what it is we need to do so that the leaders of the G20, when they meet in a month or so, take the decision and we're done. All the elements are almost there. We have all the bits and pieces. We just need to string them together, agree on a final shape, and give the go-ahead. This, I hope, will happen this time.
Now, on all these different bits and pieces, you know, there's the issue of quotas, there's the issue of selection of the head of the IMF, there's the issue of the makeup of the IMF's executive board. How do all these elements fit together?
They all fit together. It's part of one global package. Last year, I called for a package whereby each participant, each party to the negotiation would find some element where he would say, we won this, we gave up that, but we got in exchange this. And unless we have a package where each and every party can say, I have a piece that is for me, we won't have an agreement. And I think now all of the elements you just mentioned are part of that package, where each party is going to point to one piece where he has achieved a small victory, even though there's another piece where he has had to give up something.
So what I hear you saying is that it's almost all or nothing when it comes to IMF governance.
Oh, definitely. It's going to be one package, and it's the same principle that is used in the WTO. Nothing is agreed until everything is agreed.
Dr. Ghali, thank you so much.
Thank you.